come in all shapes and sizes. Here's how to tell.
Hey, I was just trying to wish you happy birthday. Isn't it your birthday? Hey, Metal Rain. Welcome back to the Chammy. Hey, Jeremy. Happy New Year's, y'all. I was just trying to call a friend and wish him happy birthday. But I don't think he's there. So hopefully he's having a good birthday. He was my guitar player in my band when I was 15, and we just stayed in touch all these years. He's an incredible guitar player. And it's his birthday, so I think he might have turned, he's much older than me, I think he might have turned the big 5-0, but I'm not sure yet. He'll always be 29 to me. Don't worry, I was always parentally supervised around the adults I played live music with or played in a band with when I was a teenager. Still have the same drummer. You can hear some of his work on some of the stuff I do on my original music on the channel that's not acoustic. Like, I don't know if you've heard my song, Hook Me Up, or What About Hands? Has anybody heard Living Loud? I would love to get y'all's opinion on that stuff. You're good? Good, Jeremy? Awesome. So I'm going to post a video you might find interesting, Jeremy. I don't know if you were here the other night when we were doing Spiritbox, but there was a time on the Spiritbox the other night where I had turned it on and we heard a music box, right? But I kind of forgot about the whole music box thing until Metal Rain brought it up the next day. Now, right before the music box started playing, Metal Rain wanted me to ask, I haven't had a soda all year, Spirit. Would it be okay to have a soda now? And Spirit said, sure. So it goes on to change to like a different kind of voice that was talking about, like, I think it said, hey, check it out. Can you hear me? Help. Listen to this. I think that's what it said. I wrote it down in a message to you, Metal Rain, what I heard. And then the music box starts. And here's what also makes my hair stand up about that. The same time that music box started playing from the Spirit Box and in the chat that we heard back. And I told this to Metal Rain last night. My friend Danielle was having a dream about a mutual person that we know who's another artist and a music box, and she was trying to fix a music box in her dream for this other girl because this other girl was sad, so she was trying to fix this music box to put a song this girl wrote in the music box to cheer her up. And at the same time, that came through on the Spirit Box. Now, this has happened before where I've had people I'm close with, they might be lucid dreaming or something adds up with the Spirit Box and them, and it just kind of blew my mind. I'm going to post the video with captions so the words can be understood for people who may be hard of hearing. But if anybody can figure out what the song is, maybe the song has a meaning. Maybe we need to figure out, like, isn't there this thing on Google where you can hum a few notes of a song and it can figure the song out or tell you what it might sound like? That's what we need to do. We got to figure out, that song might be a message from Spirit. And if not, then maybe Spirit wants us to write a song with that music. I don't know, we'll ask the cards if you want me to. But yeah, so I just thought I would share that with you, Jeremy, because I don't know if you were here the other night when that happened. And I wasn't on last night because I was playing Sleeping Beauty on the couch. A recovering Sleeping Beauty. I've never slept so much in my life. And yes, an adorable little puppy prince kissed me awake. I was like, yeah, I gotta take the dogs out. I finally woke up, but I was just not capable of coming around last night, y'all. So I did miss you. Happy New Year. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. This is the happy hour, so check out the description if you do want to get a paid reading. First 15 minutes, you can ask a free yes or no question. So if you'd like to ask a free yes or no question, if you were here during the first 15 minutes, you can come back later, but please note that you want a free yes or no so somebody in the chat can see that you were here and present and wanted to get that yes or no. You can also buy a tarot card reading for as cheap as $5. And you can either choose a buy one, get one free or a free yes and no question to get asked. Hey Abdul, how are you? Welcome to the haunted house. Sorry, I can't see the chat. I'm blind. Let me make it a little bit bigger and see if I can see what you're saying. I'm sorry, I can't see what you're saying. I've got to fix the... Here we go. Now I can see you guys. Okay, so thank you so much for the floating heart. I appreciate that. You like saying Elvira? Thank you. I prefer Vampira over Elvira. But I love them both. Please don't get me wrong. They're both fabulous. How do you know if you made it for free, yes or no? How do you know if you made it? Well, if you go over to the chat that's live right now, and you take your mouse and mouse it over hold on a second. You gotta kind of Mickey Mouse it. You gotta actually put the mouse over the little red line that you see. There should be a red line like above the pause button, the volume button, the live button there. And it should tell you how long I've been live just by clicking on that. Like it says I've been live for 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Of course you could always ask me and I'll tell you the truth. So there's less than 10 minutes if you want to get a free yes or no, but you can always buy a $5 reading and get that yes or no. Well, there's also another option to win a free reading or get a free reading, which if you leave me a comment during the month, which we still have to pass, I still have to do the Greek magic hat for this month because there were people who left comments in December, so somebody will win a free reading. Maybe I'll do the hat thing tonight and we'll figure out who won that reading, but 20 likes I'll put on the spirit box and we'll do a free Q&A. Alright, if I can get 10 subscribers, I'll do a free tarot Q&A. So I also give that as an option because if we do, hi baby, come there. Because if we do get, you know, the right amount of subs and people want to stick around and they want to get their free question, because sometimes it will happen quickly. Like sometimes, you know, 10 people will sub and it will happen quickly. Sometimes 10 people won't sub. But I'll always do a free question thing on the spirit box because you can come back always and ask any questions you might want to ask spirit. And if I feel like I should clarify it through a card, I will. Hi, baby. I got 2 chicken littles. Okay, where are you going? Oh, okay, all right. You want to be over there? Are you okay? Hmm? Are you guys going to read the tarot cards tonight? What's in your mouth? I just haven't put the pinned comment in. I'm going to do a free collective message here in a minute. What? Will you hear from a person over the weekend? Sure, I can ask that question for you. Oh my god, is this cute or what? Alright, now, I'm going to take you both back to the couch because I wouldn't want you to hurt yourselves. They probably just want COOKIES's. Oh, thank you so much for that Midnight Blue. I appreciate that. That's very kind and generous of you. So you want to know if you're going to meet, someone's going to call you this weekend, Phoenix, right? Okay. And I'll give you the yes or no, and then I'll give you the how and when. All right, dear? Midnight Blue, go ahead and put your questions in the chat whenever you're ready, dear. Or did it have the question? Let me see. Okay, yeah, we'll take care of that question in just a moment, Midnight Blue. How have you been doing? Happy New Year, sweetheart. So you can choose, you know, a free reading to do now, later, or you can do the free yes, no too as well. So I'm going to start with Phoenix, and let's see what you need to, let's see what the yes, no, how, when cards say for you. Spirit, I'm calling for Phoenix's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Phoenix need to know? Will they hear from this person on their mind and heart? Will they hear from this person on their mind and heart, Spirit? When you see a card fly and it goes on the floor, I don't pick those back up. That's Spirit just dueling out the cards and saying that we don't need this one. It doesn't have a message for you. So let's see what it says. So yes, Spirit says yes. You will hear from this person. You will hear from this person. Don't put any timings on it. Expect it. No waiting for it. You're going to expect it, and you're going to see it show up sooner in your 3D reality. So yes, fortune is on your side with the situation. Okay, an unprecedented rise in vitality awaits you. A second wind brings phenomenal opportunities for conquering those impossible peaks. There will be a streak of positivity within your day-to-day life. Within your day-to-day life, okay? Get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful for you. Let's see what the how and when card says about when they will reach out to you. Spirit, what does Phoenix need to know? How and when? How and when, Spirit? How and when? I know, Midnight Blue. This is for Phoenix real quick. But it's like you guys have like kind of like the same question, yes. Alright, so in regards to this person reaching out to you, Phoenix. Okay, I'm going to have to pull a clarification card on this. Okay, so I feel like what the card is saying here, so you've got the Queen of Pentacles. But you also have, in regards to your how and when, in regards to your question, Phoenix. Queen of Pentacles, I feel, is telling you that you will hear from this person in the not-too-distant future. It will be this month. It could be in 5 minutes after we're done with this reading. It could be in 5 hours. It could be in 5 days. Let's hope it's not 5 weeks or 5 months. All right, the more that you expect for this person to come up into your, you know, into your vortex, the more that you're expecting that phone call, that reaching out, no wavering and waiting. You'll see it. You'll see the message come through. But what the other card is saying, the how and when, is that whatever it is that you're creating in your thoughts, your feelings, I don't know, maybe you believe in manifesting or something, your wants, your desires, they're already yours. You will start to see them manifest between now and the next 8 to 9 months. All right? Now, my readings are really only good for 6 to 3 months, but I'm just letting you know what the card is telling you, that over the next 9 to 10 months, maybe over the next year, that whatever is associated with this person or the energy or the vortex that's going on, you're going to start having like bright flashes of recognition. You're going to start feeling praised and well-deserved, like you're getting the well-deserved attention you want, the awards you want to come to you, whether it be love, life, finances, work, job. Spirit's essentially saying that everything always works out in your favor. And the more that you are thankful for that and stay in that state of mind, the easier this is going to be to show up in the way that you want it. Spirit says, you know, there'll be some creative things that you might get into this year that encourages you to make, you know, extraordinary decisions that change your life for the better. So stay committed to whatever it is that is your dream, whatever it is that your heart wants, whatever it is that you desire, it's already yours. You don't even have to believe in it, okay? But you do have to be thankful that it is already yours. So be grateful, be thankful, and I know you probably already are, sweetheart. It's already yours. Expect it. Expect goodness, and that's all you will see, I promise. Yeah, there'll be some fucking trips in the road, little hiccups, little wobbles, pardon my French, but you can work through those glitches, I promise. Stay mindful, and staying mindful will help you stay more aware of your feelings, your thoughts, and your world. Okay, let's do your reading, Midnight Blue, and see what you need to know. I'm going to get all the cards, and I'm going to put the timer on, so we've got 20 minutes. You can ask up to 3 questions, 20 minutes, 20 cards, 3 questions, whatever comes first. If anybody wants to purchase a reading, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat, please. So all readings are buy one, get one free. Or you can ask for a free yes or no question. You don't have to do your free reading after you do your paid reading. You can always save it for later. I'll note that you have a reading coming your way. Put this phone on the charger. Let me make sure I got all my cards. And let's see what you need to know right now. Midnight Blue. Okay, so I'm setting the timer to 21 minutes. Midnight Blue, if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask while I'm doing the reading. Please keep chat to a minimum so that Phoenix has, pardon me, Phoenix, so that Midnight Blue has, I'm getting you both confused now because you both have kind of the same reading, so keep the chat clear so that Midnight Blue can chat back with me if she needs to. Let's see what the energy is. I see you moving forward. Spirit says definitely something special is coming towards you. Something is definitely cooking up here. Got the Chariot. You have the Six of Wands straight. I think you're going to hear from him through the phone. It's going to be more likely that it's going to be a phone call that's going to start this again. Okay, start this up. Will you be together this year? Yes. All right. What the Chariot is saying with Blanche is that, you know, you are going to have more than just one choice if that's something. I'll get to you in a moment, Metal Ring. Hey, Jesus Lover, how are you today? Sure. I might not be able to get to your question, though, for 20 minutes. So we've got the Chariot, and let's start with what the Chariot energy means here in regards to your question. I know he's been ignoring you. I know you're saying that right now and avoiding you. But once you change that version of him, once you change that channel, it's going to change, I promise. But Spirit's also saying that the Tyler person is an option, okay, in this Chariot. But there's also other interests that might interest you that could come your way, even if you don't believe that right now. And you can choose. You know, you want the Man in Black from The Princess Bride, or you want a Disney prince, Spirit says. Or you want that version of him that you don't like, that's ignoring you and avoiding you. So you will have more choices than just Tyler, though. So Spirit's saying, you know, maybe don't put all your eggs in one basket here. You've got Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls, also channeling your energy. Spirit saying to you, you know, you're beautiful, you're wild and free, you're sexy, you're talented, you're smart. Hold on, I'm so sorry about that. Let me turn that off. Ugh. I apologize. And remember the energy and the vibe that Blanche Devereaux had Okay, wait for no man. You are the prize. Spirit saying. This card's also saying, you know, be aware of what's going on the inside. Are you feeling like a fairy? Are you feeling like a furry werewolf on the inside? A feral werewolf on the inside, like you're aggravated, you feel down, you don't feel yummy about him in a good way, you know, or are you going to be a werewolf where you stay aware of the negative state of mind that you might be fearing that you get in, or the negativity that brings that fear loop? Is he going to call me? Is he going to come around? Are we going to fix this? Of course you're going to fix this. Okay. You would have to be flat-brained to not be able to fix this, and you are not flat-brained. So, Spirit is saying to you, you know, you are in control of this love story. How are you driving the wheel of your life? Because you are holding the reins, my child. All right, so don't forget that Spirit's telling you that you are the magic one here. You are the beautiful prize here, like Blanche Devereaux. You wait for no man. Okay, and you don't just give yourself up to someone just because, you know, you deserve better treatment than to be ignored or avoided. And you can change that version of him. But do you still feel yummy about him? Because when you're not feeling yummy about someone, that's all you're creating, because that's what's lost in your thoughts. So do yourself a favor. I know this means a lot to you, so I want you to talk to your creator as if it's your best friend, which I'm pretty sure you're pretty good friends with whatever you believe your creator is. And talk to them about it. Let your creator comfort you in this time, and ask the universe, you know, thank you for the guidance, and thank you for whatever you bring to me, and thank you for being there to co-conspire your desires to your reality, okay? And make sure that, you know, if you need someone to talk to, you can always email me. But this Chariot is very powerful in the fact that it's saying you have a lot of choices, you're the prize here. And the reason I said talk to your creator about, you know, this situation here is because you've got the Six of Wands, and then you have the Judgment card. And you see the angel coming out of the clouds. This is Sophia from the Golden Girls, and Blanche once again in Rosen Island, okay? And Sophia here, she's telling you, look, you are so worthy of being anybody's girlfriend or friend, and it's time to talk to your creator about this situation here, and that this Tyler person is going to call you on the phone soon too. All right? And don't be judgmental on yourself about it. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything bad. Try not to be too judgmental in regards to how he's ignoring you or avoiding you. But I want you to start putting things on pause when it starts feeling like when you start feeling like you're resenting him for it. You have to be stronger than that. You have to find the control. You have to find the self-soothing. You have to find that place in your mind and heart where it's like, okay, I got to take 10 minutes because it might feel too much or be too intense, or, you know, and I've got to compose myself now because I might be feeling like I'm having a judgmental meltdown on myself or him. You want to stop before you start resenting someone you care about. You want to take some time away from it when you start, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to resent him for it. Yeah, that's very messed up, and that must make you feel so uncomfortable. I would never, ever, ever, me personally, the kind of person I am, I would never, homie, don't play that. I would go to him and say, look, I love you, I care about you, I want to be your wife. Don't make me watch you married to somebody else for the rest of my life. It will hurt. And let him think about it, okay? And you tell him that if he can't pay more attention to her, then maybe he should be married to you, because you're not going to put up with it. You want it to be like this in 1, 5, 10 years? No, you don't. You want to find your man in black from The Princess Bride. You want to find your fairy tale prince, even if he's a guy who works at McDonald's. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't know what to do. Oh my God. Well, here, you fix it for him. This is what you want. How does he want to operate around it? He's got 24 hours to figure it out. Or 2 weeks to figure it out. Or 3 months to figure it out. March. You can't keep going in this vicious cycle because look, you have 2 more cards, 8 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, telling you it's time to turn your eyes on you, Midnight Blue. It's time to give you the Sicilian snake eyes. And I am Sicilian. I have a dash of Sicilian in me, so I'm telling you right now, it's time for you to turn your eyes back on you. It is the full moon this weekend, and Spirit's saying in this 8 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles, it is time for you to release what doesn't serve you to that full moon. You write down what doesn't serve you and you burn it in a safe place. And you send it off. And you never look back. You send off that version of him that doesn't know what to do. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? Because see, you have the option to choose because it's your reality, not his. You are the beautiful creator of your reality. It's you that co-conspires with your creator or the universe to create through your thoughts and feelings. And your thoughts and feelings and your actions and reactions to them is what's going to reflect back. So you've obviously constantly been going through this in your head, in your mind, and you don't know what you're going to do either. So you don't know how you're going to work this out. So he doesn't know either. So you better start planning. You better start writing the script. You better start imagining what you want the next scene to be because you're the director. Okay, and you are the star of your movie. He's just some extra added bonus who might have, you know, maybe get lucky and get a one line and get SAG after and get unionized after that. You see what I'm saying? Like as a thespian, someone who's been in, you know, music and acting for years, I just want you to understand that these cards are telling you by doing this, by releasing this version of him that you don't like, ignoring you, avoiding you, doesn't know. He did say to you that he's, you know, he doesn't know what to do. Turning your back on that version of him, turning your back on that old love story with you guys is going to bring you this 10 of Pentacles in your life. It's going to open doors and you are going to have experiences that you're going to come back to me, Midnight Blue, and you're going to say, you know what, Stormy, 6 months ago, if you had told me, or 1 year ago, or if you had told me that my life was going to be this amazing, I mean, I would have told you you were a liar or punched you in the face or something. I know you wouldn't do that, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not believe this right now, but really, the next year could be so much more amazing than you can imagine right now if you could just turn your back on the he doesn't know what to do and that version of him and start thinking, putting your eyes back onto yourself and doing the inner work so that he can know what to do. He's mentally, physically, and emotionally stumped because he wants his cake and to eat it too, obviously, and he can't admit that. Now maybe you guys can have an open relationship. Maybe you guys can have this you know, healthy, happy, harmonious relationship where the three of you are focusing on what you guys feel is happy, healthy, and harmonious in your connection together. Unless she's not, you know, open enough, woman enough, open-hearted enough, or honest enough to you know, kind of sit down and talk about these things so that they can get spoken about, organized, dealt with, so there'll be less pain and suffering for everyone all the way around. You are in a vicious cycle, okay? And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be like this. Yeah, he's yours, you're right. You want him. He's your man. He's your man till you say he's not your man anymore. But you have to choose, sweetheart. All right? What do you want the next scene to be? So definitely tell him, you know, that you don't want to spend the next, you know, month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 10 months, 10 years watching him married to somebody else other than you. And let him marinate on that. Okay? Because you're the one that has to experience it, not him for the rest of your life. You're the one that will have to take this on. And I don't know where it'll take you, but I'm telling you, you don't want to go down that yellow brick road of piss. Alright? I know that you want to go down the yellow brick road to a home that's cozy, loving, and caring, where you actually have a 10 man that found his heart, not a 10 man who doesn't have a heart. Alright? So let's get some advice from Spirit through the liminal space deck and get some love clarification cards and see how he's feeling about you We have a little bit more time. We have about 8 minutes and 8 seconds. So if that number means anything special to you, hold on to it and hold on to your heart, okay? Because it's something special and it shouldn't just be shared with anybody. But if you love this man and this is your man and you want to be with him, honey, you've gotta wear your balls on your chest now, and maybe the biggest balls you've ever worn on your chest, and tell him, you know, that, you know, if you really feel like you need to know, and you gotta tell him, or you have to release it and, you know, go your own way, like that Fleetwood Mac song says. But keep holding on to what you want to manifest with him, and just see where it goes. Here's what happened with me. You know, you love someone, you fall in love with them, they fall in love with you, and then they marry someone else, and you know, it's kind of like, oh fudge, you know. But we'll see what happens. You know, the love might not stay there, sweetheart. You might go numb. And after all these years, for me, it's like, I can't help it that the love is still there. It would be very different had I met this person after they were married, because I don't play that. Okay? But I do have a lot of friends who are men who are married and are friends with their wives, and we all have good friendship. Healthy, happy, wholesome relationship. There's no fuddy-duddy weird stuff that people do and that make them feel like there's nothing like that's just not my style. But, you know, you have to decide what you want, because you are the beautiful creator of your love story. Spirit, do you have any advice for Midnight Blue in regards to this love story for her right now? For the now and the not too distant future. The Spirit's asking you once again, fortune favors the bold. How are you driving the wheel of your life? You know, are you driving it BMW, bitching, moaning, whining about this shit, or are you actually living and embodying? Who would you be if he was your husband? Who would you be if he could make up his mind? What would he tell you when he makes up his mind? How would it be? Where would you go? These are all, you know, it's okay to ask why. Also, but you got to be thinking about these things. Because law of assumption, you know, law of assumption, that which you assume has no choice but to show up. So no kings but us. Well, really, no kings but Elvis. But Spirit's saying, keep dreaming. It's so funny that I said, you know, you want the Man in Black from Princess Bride, or you want a Disney prince. Either way, you're gonna find a king out there, and he's gonna treat you like a queen. And you need to keep looking up, because something special is coming into your life. You may find it during your carefree timelessness, when you're not really putting a timestamp on things, when you're not really looking at it. You know, something's going to come your way. Fortune favors the bold. How are you driving that wheel of your life? Remember, I told you got to be bold here, because you can't be living the next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can't be living this every day. It will eat you alive. And then one day, you're going to be sitting there going, well, I could have, should have, would have, had I not have gone down this yellow brick road, piss, and just took the wheel of my life into my own hands, instead of giving my power away to somebody else, like his girlfriend. Okay. Spirit says you will find your Eureka in the love and light, not the shadow and hate. But you gotta let it break. So, make a wish. Believe in it. It's ask, believe, receive. Not ask, believe, drive yourself real crazy, receive, okay? And always take the high road. That is the last message from Spirit for today. How does he feel about you? Let's pull a card from the Love Tarot. How does he feel about you? We've got 3 minutes. How does this person on Midnight Blue's heart and mind feel about her tonight? How does this man feel about her tonight? Oh, that's interesting how the death card flipped out and then flipped back over. like he wants that transformation with you, but he's hiding it. He wants to marry you. You are so easy for him to talk to. Okay, but he's hung up on a bunch of other stuff. But he does want it. He knows what he wants, but he's all hung up on what everybody else wants for him and what they think is right for him. It could be also that he might be a materialistic person who's more worried about the money, the car, the finances, and what he might have to gain marrying her over you. Which at the end of the day, you don't really want to be married to someone selfish like that. I'm not like trying to put your friend down. I don't know them personally, but they are having an epiphany right now about wanting you to be the one they marry. So what the hanged man here is implying is like he's had some kind of epiphany about you, your connection, your relationship, and it's shocked him. It's kind of burning him a little too. It's the sun burning him actually. But he does feel like you are somebody that is, somebody you could talk to. And he does love, cherish, and respect you. And you can't fall in love with someone you don't respect. So, do you have any other questions, dear? We have about 2 more minutes. I hope this has helped. If it has, let me know. If it hasn't, I'm sorry. I just want you to know what your most trusted and strongest spirit guides need you to know through these cards today, because your heart is something special, and you deserve to have the love that you want, the love story you want, and you can have, be, and do whatever you want. Don't let anyone take that power away from you. Okay? Keep me updated. I am here for you. We can do your free reading now, or we can do it later. Or you can choose a free yes or no question now or later. It's up to you. We got 48 seconds. Okay. We'll save it for later. All right, I'll go ahead and note it in my phone right now that you bought a reading. All right, I got you down there. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. Hey, Penny, you have a great night. You have a great night, too. Will this year bring you better finances? Sure. Of course it will. Yeah. Card says yes. I don't know if you're still there, Penny, but... Metal Rain, are you there? So your card, Penny, says... a tailwind of change brings you intriguing news. And that is a good chance to take advantage of your position. You conclude the work you have started and radically strengthen your position. You're ablaze with inner strength and magnetic energy, and nothing can stop you. I hope that helps, Penny. Go back and look at... Oops. Go back and look at Metal Rain's question. Oh, let's see there. Okay, Jesus Lover isn't here. Probably the other guy's your ex-husband, okay. Will you go to the concert? Yes. I don't know where Jesus went to, though. Metal Rain. You better go to the concert. You're welcome, Midnight Blue. Thank you. I swear I had a drink. Here it is. I'll be right back. Penny, Happy New Year's. I answered your question. I don't know if you got the answer or not. But if you maybe go back a little bit, I'm not sure what the timestamp was. But your answer was, you know, mostly yes, and I'm not sure where your card went, but it's there. I maybe answered it about 5 minutes ago, maybe. But it was essentially a yes, and Spirit was telling you that you need to know that you're pretty much going to have a lucky streak coming your way. Happy New Year, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. You're welcome, dear. Let's see. I did your question right after I finished Midnight Blue's question, so let me go back and see what the last thing was that she said to me. And that should be your timestamp. It should be like right after that. Give me one sec. So it's a doll from Dolly. So Penny, the last time Midnight Blue said something was at 8:29 p.m. So it is now 8:41 p.m. Let me go back and see if I can get a timestamp for you. If we're at 50 minutes, and she said something 5 minutes ago. Hey Yang, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy. How are you feeling? Are you at work? Awesome. So good to hear you're all right. Happy New Year, sweet pea. Awesome. We can work together. Jesus Lover, I asked your question about going to the concert. Yes, you're going to go to that concert. You better go to that concert. Music is sacred. Yeah, so start making plans. Okay, if you got to tell your family and get a friend to go and save money and things like that to make sure you're safe. Safety first, of course, always. And yeah, just enjoy yourself. Make it happen. Okay, take your time, sweetheart. If you want to do a reading, you got a free reading if you want one. Okay, I would have to say that your timestamp, Penny, is around 50:38. But maybe I'll timestamp it for you later. If you can't find it, sweetheart, let me know. We'll figure it out. But your card did say yes, things will get better financially for you this year. Eyes are itchy. Excuse me. always love it when another Jesus lover comes in here and gets a tarot card reading. I love that. Those are my favorite kind of Jesus lovers. The non-judgmental ones that want to keep their hearts and minds open to all the possibilities that are good in this world. I'm going to do a free collective message if anybody's interested to stick around for that. I will be here for another 10 or 15 minutes maybe. I will also be doing the late night show if anybody wants to come by for that. That'll be around midnight Eastern Standard Time. We'll do tarot. We'll watch a movie. We'll talk to the spirits. We will, yeah, we'll have a slumber party. We haven't had a slumber party in a long time, so we'll have one tonight. Are you still there, Yang? Yeah, I'm going to respond to that text. That was amazing. Oh, hey, Laura. It's living la vida, Laura. Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Oh, no. Well, thank God he's left for now. I'm so glad you're here, sweetheart. It's nice to see you. Are you going to be around tonight? I'm going to have a slumber party. You know, tarot, watch a movie, talk to the spirit box. Probably start about 11 o'clock your time. Just gotta make something to eat for dinner, and gonna use the iPad instead of the phone. Okay. So when do you think they'll be back? Did they tell you? Oh, okay, so we got all night long, all night, all night long to chat and just hang out and be girls. Okay, cool. It's gonna be a real summer party now. No teenagers and no boyfriends allowed. Hey Joanne, how are you, sweetheart? You feeling better? Oh, he did. He said he's done. Dun 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 dun. So what does that even mean? Are you taking Stella and the other cat and leaving? I'm okay. Thank you for asking, Dwayne. I'm feeling so much better. I had emergency surgery on Monday morning, and even though I'm not like 100%, I'm feeling so much better. Sorry, I just had to stretch there. Really awful pain in my knee. Oh my god. No, he ruined his own damn weekend. It's such a shame that he's such a... What's his astrological sign again? You're not going to have the surgery on your feet. Why? Sorry, honey. And I know you're Aquarius too, like my sister, so you're super sensitive and he's like super numb. You're just too weird for each other now. Maybe that's what it is. Because of the plantar's fasciitis, okay. That sounds so painful, but what are you gonna, is like the foot doctor gonna do some other kind of treatment? Will you just do treatment for like the rest of your life for it? Oh my gosh, it's such a lengthy recovery process. Celebrex and Robaxin. Oh my goodness. So why Celebrex and not an as-needed pain management? I guess because maybe Celebrex is maybe safer with Robaxin. Sorry, they gave me Robaxin in the ER not too long ago. I've never taken it before, but it did help. Made me sleep like a baby. A newborn baby. Okay, what's therapy no help? It changes how you walk to avoid heel pain, yeah. And they talked about maybe a specific type of shoe or anything. Like, for instance, I have a Liz Frank injury in my left foot. And the doctor told me, like, I need to have a special shoe. Oh, God, you can barely walk. How are you able to work? So, poor baby. I'm sorry. So generally, doctors recommend first attempting conservative treatments for plantar fasciitis. I don't know if I'm saying it correct. For at least 6 to 12 months, such as rest, eye stretching, antibiotics, and steroid injections. Have you thought of going to a kinesiologist? So, like, my friend is a kinesiologist. We just spoke a little bit about some of the issues I was having before I went to the ER a couple weeks ago. She told me to press on where I was having pain and then point my toes and then let the feet go and then push on, keep pushing gently on the pain where I was having in my shoulder and then point the feet again. I mean, it was incredible how it would help me to, like, breathe a little bit. It relieves some of that pain. But have you thought of maybe going to a kinesiologist? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hold on. Looking for holistic forms of help. Maybe a chiropractor can help because, all those nerves down the spine are, your hip bone's connected to the thigh bone, and the thigh bone's connected to your backbone, and your backbone's connected to the head bone, and, it's all connected. So, kinesiologies. So while kinesiologies is the plural for the study of body mechanics in the context, it typically refers to kinesiology taping. Surgeons may delay or surgery until your plantar fasciitis is managed because active inflammation can complicate it. Hold on a second. Could kinesiology help my situation? Okay, so kinesiology taping, targeted exercises can improve your situation by reducing the active inflammation and pain that you're likely delaying your foot surgery. I can see eye to eye talking about Godfather Lucifer presence. Live red eyes, 7 feet high, more beer, and you must be smoking some good weed, whoever you are. So you can work, but not as fast as it. Okay. All right. Hey, Ghost Paws, how are you, sweetheart? Happy New Year's. Okay. So what does a kinesiologist do for pain management? Yeah. I think a kinesiologist is going to help a little bit. So a kinesiologist manages pain by focusing on relationship between human movement and physical health. Unlike a surgeon who may focus on specific injury, a kinesiologist analyzes entire kinetic chain to identify and correct the movement patterns causing your pain for your specific situation. They'll root cause identification, correct imbalances, do the specializing taping technique I was just talking about to help you with inflammation reduction and mechanical support. And then, of course, you'll have active rehabilitation, therapeutic exercises, neuromuscular education, manual therapy and wellness, hands-on techniques, holistic management approach to home, work, footwear, all kinds of different lifestyle factors. I think you should go to one, man. I really do. And I believe you can get better. I really do. Hey, Ania, how are you, sweetheart? So, fetus plantar. How can it help let me go and write that down again. Plantar fasciitis. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm doing good, Ania. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, if you want to send your questions or put them in the chat for your free reading, Ania, it's fine. We can do that. Kinesiologists help treat plantar fasciitis by focusing on movement-based therapy. Yeah, so K-I-N-E-S-I-L. I'm just typing it in for you, Dwayne, so you don't forget, okay? That's what I feel could help you. Because I don't know, I just feel like it might just be what the Stormie ordered. The doctor Stormie, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm a medicine woman though, so I think that you might be able to benefit from that stuff. I'm just gonna check and see how much time I have on my iPad. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna be going soon, Ania. If you want to get that reading done, it would be the best time would be to do it now. Or you could come back later at midnight and we could do the reading if you want to. It's up to you, dear. Yeah, I'm going to go make dinner. I'm going to make a peach milkshake. And I don't know, maybe I'm just going to have a peach milkshake for dinner. I'm going to watch the rest of the wrestling that's on with Dad. I'm going to take a little chill out time to meditate with the dogs. And then I'm going to get ready for the next live. And I'll be back at midnight. Which is going to be 11 p.m. your time, Laura. Unless I feel like I need to start earlier. It just depends on when I get I gotta get the 50% back that I've already used to do this live on the last hour. Yeah, Ania, are you there? I'm gonna be right back. I'll give her a few minutes. Okay? I'll be right back, sweethearts. me see. One second. I'm on the live, so I'm just gonna take you off the speakerphone. Yeah, you sound it. Oh no, I have to because I need to eat dinner. I need to make dinner. And yeah, I just called to check on you. Ania, let's do your reading later. If you're going to be online, or if you want to send them now, you can, but I got to go soon, honey. All right, I'm going to call you. Go to sleep, honey. Get some rest, okay? Oh, okay. All right, honey. All right, Molly. Let me call you back. Let me call you back in a minute. All right, bye. Okay, what are Jay's current feelings towards you, and what are his next actions, and will this anime event I'm thinking will be fun? Okay, cool. Those are such fun questions. I love that. Let's see. Let me turn that. Sorry about that. I am only doing a free reading for Ania right now because Ania actually paid for a reading the other night, and you can buy one get one free. Readings start at $5. If you buy a $5 reading, I will ask Spirit what you need to know right now. Plus, you can get an extra $5 free reading, or you can ask a free yes or no question. Every reading you buy is buy one get one free. Okay, Emrian Lugs. I don't know how I'm saying her name. I guess I'll just call you M. So consider buying a reading if you want, or you can come back tonight. I'm going to be live at midnight Eastern Standard Time. In the first 15 minutes, I'm going to do free yes or no questions. Okay? But to do a reading, to ask what the person on your mind is feeling about you, that would have to be a $6 reading. You can ask up to 3 questions. You get 6+ minutes, 6+ cards. All right? Or, you know, like I said, $5 reading, I can ask what you need to know right now, and you can get a free yes or no, or get an extra reading. But yeah, so, and as far as did we get the subscribers to do the free yes or no questions, let me look, because maybe we did. The poll says 10 subs, I'll do, you know, free, I'll open up the free tarot, but I'm only at 287, so, I haven't seen the 10 subscribers, so we'll not be doing free tarot or Spiritbox because we're not at 20 likes yet. So come back later if you want to be in the first 15 minutes. I'll be back at midnight, and I'll do a free yes or no question, or you could, like I said, you could buy a reading. Okay, I'm setting your timer now, Ania, for your free reading. Spirit, I'm calling forth Ania's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about Jay's current feelings towards her? These are very good feelings, by the way. Let's see, and what are his next actions towards her, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? His next actions towards you may be very well about smoothing over some waters and some understanding about where he's at in his life and his thoughts and his feelings. Not just about you, but his life as well. He may want to come and communicate and talk to you about it at some point. He's feeling very down about something. Somebody may have hurt him, and he's wanting to turn his back on that sad love story that's on his mind, but he wants to move into smoother waters with you. He wants to smooth things over with you. He wants to make things feel right. Those are going to be his next actions. Moving towards you to make things feel better is something that he would like to do. But as far as his feelings towards you. So you got the Queen of Pentacles. You have the beautiful Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card in tarot, and the beautiful Ten of Cups. So this person is feeling that you are somebody that's definitely very special and definitely worth it. And it's like they want to make something special, comfortable, caring, loving. They want this happy, harmonious energy that you have. They want that in their life. They think that you're very happy, healthy, harmonious, stable kind of energy. Someone that they could count on if they really needed someone to count on. Will the anime event you're thinking of be fun? Will the anime event she's thinking of be a fun experience, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? So the Spirit is saying, yes, it will be a fun experience for you in the Temperance card, but you've got to take some time and have some patience to plan the event. So, you know, safety comes first, and that, yes, this is something that would be a lot of fun for you to do in that Temperance card. But patience, okay, and kindness, and being good to yourself with your thoughts about it, and planning it out in a way that serves you. You got the World card and the Magician card. They were upright, so I picked them up off the floor. Letting you know that, you know, the world is your oyster. Have fun. You were sent here to have fun. You are the magic wand. You are the spell. Of course, it's going to be fun. All right? Do you have any other questions, dear, about this reading, or... I'm going to do a free collective message for everyone who might be here in the chat or come back for the replay. And then I'm going to get offline for a little bit. You're so welcome, Ania. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. I'll be back at midnight if anybody wants to come hang out. We're going to have a slumber party. That means we'll do tarot. We'll watch a spooky movie. And we will do the spirit box. If anybody wants to do an Estes method with me, you're more than welcome to. If not, that's cool too. I didn't do one Estes method in 2025, which feels weird. Maybe we just weren't meant to. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides for anyone who might be in the chat, may watch the replay, may come back later, or just come in the chat. What messages do you have for us today? So the card Destiny. The card Destiny. It's a beautiful card. Just take a moment to look at that. Hey, Aveskine. Hey, Ava. Hey, Diva. Welcome to the free collective. Welcome to the end of the show. The free collective message. The card today's message is Destiny from Spirit. That is card number 39. Direction east, color yellow. Your act of power is the key to your destiny, like a sacred flute player enticing your truth of spirit out into the light of day. Own your power because you are made of power. An act of power comes from a place of passion within your deepest being. It is an expression of totality of who you are in the world. To find your act of power is to live your dreams. What would you do if you could do anything? Discover what that is and then do it. To find your power is to find your destiny. Oh no, I don't think you're trying to be mean. That's fine. The topic, well, whatever we happen to be talking about, which is tonight, is, well, we talk about all kinds of things. We talk about tarot, we talk about magic, life in general, love, music. But I'm actually getting ready to peace out here in a minute. I will be back at midnight for the slumber party if you want to come back. The pic I sent you is a piggy bank, so Gigi has money over the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, just in case she's, oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna look right now. Oh my God, sweetheart, this is beautiful. I love this. I love it. That's so wonderful. Oh my gosh, the little paw print. Aww. I've got mine. I got plenty of mine. Did they give you a pretty box for the ashes or anything? Is that, or is she like in one of these items that you have? Or, oh, that must be the urn there. Okay, I see it. It's really beautiful. You got her some trees. Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. Thanks, Ava. I hope you'll come by, like and subscribe. I'll be back at midnight. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad that you got everything back now, right? With regarding Gigi. It's a beautiful, beautiful trilogy to her. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. I appreciate it. All right, you guys. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll see you tonight. I'll be back midnight Eastern Standard Time. Come by for the first 15 minutes. I'll do free yes, nos. We'll do tarot. If you want to get a paid reading, every reading's buy one, get one free. Or you can choose the free yes or no if you buy a reading. And yeah. Oh, my eyes are so itchy. I don't know what I got into. It must be my allergies or something. I don't know. Hey, Miss Nika. What state do I live in? I live in the state of mind of love and light. That's what state I live in. I'll see you guys later. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Music is sacred, and no prison will hold this movement down.